Shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Pajewski. The big man, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At the other forward, 6'7", number 10, Jimmy Butler. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a chance here to check out some stats for Brandon Pajewski.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajewski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Both of these teams come into this game, Brent, with some serious momentum behind them.
Yeah, but like toilet paper, Kevin, roles come to an end. And so sadly, one of these teams tonight, it's going to happen for. Good news for the fans. These guys are playing some high-quality basketball. Guys are in great rhythm, and these squads playing that well means this contest is going to be high caliber.
Now here's Brooks, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Up top, Curry. Pass to Butler. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet outside. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Thompson passes to Sengun. Thompson sets the pick for Sengun. No coverage that time. Van Vliet's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pajewski with it, guarded by Green. Pajewski's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Thompson. The Warriors making the shot. Van Vliet outside. Thompson a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Butler. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. With the shot. Shot by Pajewski, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajewski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Numbers for Van Vliet. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he is in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Butler against Thompson. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Green.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good by Curry. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition that steps up tenfold, Kevin. And you know this. We've seen so many great performances come playoff time. Teams are fired up, young guys who are going to get this experience for the first time, but it's the stars that shine in the playoffs, and we are that close.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Podziemski. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the middle, Butler. And another shot. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Van Vliet. To the left wing. Green against Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. The good-looking shot from the wing. 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a free t-shirt? The nation, let me hear you.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Rockets. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Warriors. They're right in 5th place.
Well, I think for Houston, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Here's Podziemski. Curry with him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Free throw no good for Curry. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last time out he had 13 points. Green taking his time here. Pass to Curry. Podziemski with it. To the paint. Moody with it for the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And this game is tied up now.
And Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Şengün with the screen on Curry. Green with the block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Van Vliet, right side. Back to Green. Three-pointer. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Three-pointer.
Green's got 5 now.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets leading by 3. Green passes to Van Vliet. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw good from Thompson.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And so Thompson nails both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Now Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Inside. Green kicks to Butler. Back to Green. Pocket 6. good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Thompson outside, back to Brooks. Here's the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Healed right side. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Denver.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now, Green, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. To the paint. Shoots. Bank shot, no good.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And here's Green outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Healed against Green. Green with a screen for Heal. Back to Butler. Over Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Thompson sets the pick for Green. That three off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Healed, can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 7. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in.
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet's got 9.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Butler. 1:35 left to play here in the first. Count it. Good.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Free throw no good for Butler. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Curry. Rebound by Smith.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Over to the left wing. Here's Whitmore. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Assistant.
Smith's got his third assist on the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Healed. Nothing on the board. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Post. Healed, the pass to Butler. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it. He took it.
Şengün with a screen on Curry. Here's Whitmore, covered by Heal. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 8. Curry looking it over. puts up a deep three. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Here's Hield, still without a basket. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Whitmore, covered by Hield. To the inside, here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Holiday against Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Şengün, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hield outside. Outside Curry. And the Warriors tie on 2 more.
What else can we say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
That free throw, no good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And he sinks the second.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Here's Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston in the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Holiday. Now here is Smith. Jackson Davis defending. Shot clock at 6. Now Whitmore. Over Hield. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Golden State moving it around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Stephen Curry.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Şengün. Eason with it. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Here's Curry. It's stolen by Eason. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Whitmore. Smith the pass to Eason. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Eason. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Houston also making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And so Eason nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alfie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Houston making switches. Whitmore's checked in. Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
And so here is Golden State, trailing by 5. Hield dishes to Curry. And the foul on Tari Eason.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry is inside. Covered by VanVleet. Step back and squared up. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Whitmore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Throw good, Whitmore. He's off on the second. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Majemski on the wing. Whitmore defending. That ties the game. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
VanVleet finds Thompson. 6 to shoot. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Hit by Kuminga. Lets the three fly. Shot by Majemski, no good. Houston leading by 3. VanVleet outside. Pass to Eason. Over to the wing. Thompson, a screen on Kuminga.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
They throw good, Whitmore. And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield. And a switch here also for Houston. Green's checked in. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Warriors trail by 5. And here is Curry. 23 points in the game. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Curry on the drive. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Outside, Green. Back to VanVleet. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler on the wing. Whitmore defending. Butler no good. Houston leading by 3. Whitmore with it. He's got 9. The screen from Thompson. For 3, Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Green kicks to Butler. And they'll get another chance. Curry against Van Vliet. Back to Podziemski. Moody the pass to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Green finds Thompson. Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Thompson. Pulls up on the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Pass to Green. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Whitmore with it. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Green, the pass to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 28 points for the game. Houston leading by 6. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen? You know what to do. Show us those moves. Let's go.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Whitmore. And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as much as 10. Van Vliet against Curry. Clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And Van Vliet lays it in. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Releases. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got 30 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 seconds. 0 seconds. 1 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 seconds. 1
Healed with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, Buddy Hield.
What's up?
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Houston leading by 3. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. And Thompson kicks to Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Hield. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. To the middle. It's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Back to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Hield against Green. Butler against Thompson. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Green. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 2, Brandon Podjemski.
Van Vliet wide open. The Rockets again can't hit.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And Van Vliet picks one up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. fourth participant.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shoots. Nice jump shot. Good. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And here are the Rockets now. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Thompson up top, defended by Butler. And the wide-open shot from Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Thompson against Butler. It's Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets trail by 3, and Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Thompson outside. Here's Brooks. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Green, and stolen by Şengün. Thompson for the triple. Ball's knocked loose. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Free throw good, Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Rockets trail by 5. Green bounce pass. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Golden State. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Butler doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Down low. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Butler dishes to Green. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. In this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Well, you look at Podziemski, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Now Curry. And he's got 41. Fires away from outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First one falls for him.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. To the paint. Fade away. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Curry against Green from deep three-point land. Curry can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside, here's Moody.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
That one is off. And he's checked in for Moody. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Butler passes to Green. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. Now here's Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Thompson. Green kicks to Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Free throw good, Podziemski. Rockets trail by 5. The drive by Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. Green's got 17.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Curry from 3.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Smith outside. Back to Green. Takes a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Green. Hield with it. Şengün covering. And Hield gets it to go on the assist from Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Smith outside. Thompson in the corner. Now Eason. Smith in the post. Covered by Hield. Nice shot by Smith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Got a piece of it. Eason against Butler. Outside Green. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Thompson outside. They kick it out to Green for the tie. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Green. He has 6.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperon Sengun.
His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 18 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Rockets, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, both these squads are just playing so hard here of late, really getting after it on the offensive glass, and it's paid off for both of them in terms of second chance points.
Outside, Green. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Butler.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
Team scores.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
First free throw is good.
Always one of the hardest workers on this team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Smith against Butler. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Adams finds Smith over Butler. Smith, no luck. Warriors leading by 6. Kuminga the pass to Butler. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Adams, the bounce pass. Smith with a screen on Curry. Holiday with the 3. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Hield.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Butler. Right side, Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Hield against Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 15 points here in the second half. Smith against Butler. Outside Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's trailed by 6. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Curry. Holiday against Curry. From past the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hield finds Curry. Floats it up for Kuminga. It's stolen by Eason. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Adams. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Holiday against Curry. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams, one thing, but persistence is another.
Eason against Kuminga. Eason passes to Green. For the lead. Misses the layup. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And it's Whitmore missing. The Warriors leading. Hield outside. Out to the wing. Curry against Holiday. Here's post. Pass to Hield. Over Whitmore. Here's post. Covered by Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And for Houston, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And Holiday kicks to Smith. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. To take the lead inside. Launches it. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry. 3-on-3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's taken away by Smith. In the corner, it's Whitmore. High post, Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Highly skilled and intuitive. You know, Şengün is a handful. This is what some people compare him to a Jokic.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Şengün hits them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kuminga against Easton. Kuminga the pass to Hield. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To take the lead, so they take the lead.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Puts up a deep 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith in the post. Jackson Davis defending. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. Back to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith with a screen on Kuminga. And it's Whitmore missing. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now here's Hield. Whitmore defending. Hield outside. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose eggs.
Curry against Holiday. Smith surveying the D. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Curry. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Curry's got 53.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Curry against Holiday. Pass to post. Golden State moving it around. Jackson Davis finds Hield. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Whitmore with it. Holiday left side. And another 3 for Houston.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the ball. Here's Whitmore. Off target with his three. And here is Curry. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Holiday. It's Whitmore, top of the key. Eason, a screen on heel. Here's Whitmore. Plays it up and makes it in. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Heel from outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith dishes to Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Holiday sets the pick for Whitmore. Overhealed. Again, the Rockets score.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Loud fans on the court now with your squad.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. They double-team VanVleet. There's Green with the three. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
First one falls for them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 28 points for the game.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Curry passes to Moody. Butler feeling out of it. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Curry passes to Moody over Brooks. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 7. And a deep three from Curry. Şengün with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green left side. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson in the post. Defended by Butler. Thompson misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
For the Dubs, Draymond Green taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And both free throws good for Green.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. They double team Van Vliet. Ibo Şengün. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Now here's Brooks, defended by Moody. And Green gets it to go.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Curry against Van Vliet. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
They double team Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 55.
What work from Steph Curry, gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Van Fleet outside. Şengün with this screen on Kirk. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Curry from deep three-point land. Out to the right wing. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
An aggressive inside play there from Van Fleet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Let's hear it for all the benches.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Butler. Şengün with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Count it!
And how about the leadership there from Van Fleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.
You know what time it is. Teacher time. Make some noise. For your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 5-point game. It drops.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situational step to get it done.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Team sports. At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green.
Take a break.
Taking
Take a
two
break.
shots.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
From deep three-point land. Thompson with the rebound, and that's an intentional foul.
Pajemski, second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Thompson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game,